Shalom, shalom, shalom. Go again, praise on vacation. To YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. Barakah YAHAWAH, Barakah YAHAWASHI, Barakah YAHAWAH, Barakah YAHAWASHI. Call name La, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, BAHASHAM, QADASH. And the praise on vacation to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, QADASH. And of course, in the morning, said the Patrick Millstone teach you well. And the main topic of the lesson is just a reminder that these top banking families, these elites, they want to put a C-hip into you. So I got some clips, mainly from this dude, the devil, Kyle Schwab. Kyle Schwab. You heard the guy before. No, he's the guy that said, no, you own nothing, be happy. You got to eat the bugs. Yeah, that guy. No, so got some clips. No, and low in the F5, let's go.
Parle de plus qu'on pourra s'implanter, ce sera.
I believe they're speaking German right now, so gotta translate.
Parle de plus qu'on pourra s'implanter.
There are talks of chips that can be implanted.
Ce sera quand?
When will that be? No, so he's asking talk about chips. No, microchips. No, implanting your skin. He asking when that gotta happen.
Certainement dans les années à venir.
And then certainly within the next 10 years. No? So they're saying, talking about 10 years. No, from the time this video was made. But I don't know exactly what time, but most certainly it was a couple years ago. No? They said most certainly in 10 years, there could be chips. No? Inside the people. Keep going. First, it will be implanted in our clothes.
On va les implanter dans nos vêtements, c'est-à-dire wearables.
Wearables, as they say. Now, this dude, RFK Jr., now he was talking about how Americans should be wearing wearables. Let me get that. Pull it up. Change. Just a second. RFK Jr. Wearables. RFK, this is 2025. RFK Jr. wants all to wear health trackers. Will it work? No. But main point there, he wants everyone to wear wearables. No. And they were talking about that just last year. So I'm going back again.
Implanté, ce sera quand ça?
Certainement dans les 10 années à venir. Et d'abord, on va les implanter.
First, it'll be implanted in our clothes.
Dans nos vêtements, c'est-à-dire wearables, comme on le dit. Et
and then we can imagine them being implemented
on pourrait s'imaginer qu'on les implante dans nos cerveaux.
In our brains or in our skin.
Ou dans notre peau. Ce que nous voyons.
What we want is a sort of fusion.
C'est une sorte de fusion du monde physique.
Of the physical, digital, and biological worlds. That's the fourth industrial revolution. Combining man and machine. That's what they want to do. Transhumanism.
Digital et biologique.
So you heard that, now I got another one. This one's in English.
Your spare change.
Fair use, by the way.
Long way with Acorns. Find out your potential today.
What the fourth industrial revolution will lead to is a fusion. What the fourth industrial revolution will lead to is a fusion of our physical, our digital, and our biological identities.
What does that look like? Fusion of our identities. And how are they going to do something like that? I know what you're probably thinking, Jesse. Don't be some lunatic. It's not like these people have a plan to put a chip in your brain and track you and control your mind.
Can you imagine that in 10 years when we are sitting here, we have an implant in our brains? And I can immediately feel, because you all will have implants, we measure your brain waves, and I can immediately tell you how the people react.
So you heard that? He said it twice. 10 years. Now, I don't know the exact date. Again, I don't know the exact date when this was uploaded. It said 3 years ago. So from maybe around 3 years ago. No. So that's around, it was 3 years ago, like 2023. That'll be 2033. No, we really want to go to 2030. We want to do it at 2030. We want to have it all set up by 2030. No? No, but that's what we're talking about, man. Brain chips. No? Microchips. That's what these devils want to do. And Kyle Schwab is not some regular guy. No, there's some Joe Smo on the street corner. Nah, he is part of the World Economic Forum. Now, let me look up the World Economic Forum. No? What does the World Economic Forum actually do? The World Economic Forum acts as a high-level networking and lobbying platform in connecting political leaders, corporate executives, and civil society. It had no official legislation or governing authority, functioning instead as a permanent forum for public-private corporation research publication, and agenda setting. So they're saying the agenda of what they want to do. No? Across the world, these leaders are saying the agenda of what they want to do. And as we've been telling you, they want to put in a chip, a microchip. No? No? That's only what they want to do. That's only what they've been planning to do this whole time, to put a chip, a microchip, in you. Yeah? But you got dumb jakes out there who don't get it. No, who's too stupid. No, too sottish to understand this truth, man. That only the Lord, Esau, Edom want to put a chip in you. In order to have you buy and sell, they gotta need you to do that. Now, this is a big game plan of this Edomite to control the people, to track them, to follow them. No, this is what they want to do. This is why everything going digital currency, digital IDs, digital wallets. Even in health insurance, they're trying to get digital IDs on health insurance. Now, I just got my shit just the other day, health coverage, and they gave me a digital ID. No, this guy yesterday, I had to pay the money and I had to get a digital ID, man. So this is the way of the future, man. Now, this is what the Esau Edom wants to do. They want to put in a digital, control, a technocracy, and run mainly by a chip. That's why they send up these data centers and all this stuff. Not just for TikTok AI videos and shit. No, these data centers are being set up so they can, use that technology not only to just get all the information gathered into one place, but also have it, control the surveillance technology, the cameras, to like things like flock cameras now. That's a new thing now. Flock cameras, robots, AI, to monitor social media, things like Project Gideon. This is what the devil wants to do, man. No, so we're not ignorant of Satan's devices. As in 2 Corinthians 2:11. Revelation 13:16. And he calls of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive an MARK in their right hand or in their forehead. No, so this is what the devil wants to do. He wants to put an MARK, a charagma, in your right hand or in your forehead. No, as we just heard. And that no man might buy or sell. Go to the store, grocery store, go to the local Tops, the Wegmans, the Walgreens. No. Save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. So you're not going to be able to buy or sell, do transactions or anything like that. No, unless you got that mark, man. No, unless you got that chip in your hand. And that's only what what these people are going to do. They're going to take that shit, man. No, they got to take that shit, just like in 2020. No different. No different, man. Just like in 2020, they got to do the same shit. No? But this time, it got to be final, man, because unlike in 2020, where they had you taking a maximum clean, max clean, No, just unlike in 2020, where they had you taking the max clean, and get poisoned. This time, it got to be literally your life on the line, because unlike in 2020, no, you can still go to the store and buy stuff without the max clean. No, you can go to, I didn't take a max clean, but I was still going to the store, doing what I had to do. No, I didn't, I never took that shit. No, but I was able, I still had a job, I was still able to do what I had to do. No, but contrary, to that time, this time, you got needed in order to go to the store and do anything, because everything got to transition over to that. That's why everything been going in that direction. This is the way of the future. This is what these devils want to do. And they're revealing it to you. They're telling you to plan openly. But these jakes don't want to accept it because the spirit of YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI is not on them to accept it. Because the spirit of the Lord was on them, they'll accept it. But since it's not, they won't. So, like, Psalm 64 and Psalm 4, that they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Or Psalm 3, who wet their tongue. Psalm 2, hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity, which is these Edomites, the so-called white men, who wet their tongue like a sword and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words, which is what they do. It's all sorts of deception and lies your way to trick the people, that they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not. They don't care. It don't matter to them about the individual lives and innocent blood. They don't give a damn. They want total control. And normally they coming after the perfect, which is who? The Israelites. Jake is in a wicked state of mind. They're still better than these heathen, man. Because they're the Lord's chosen people, man. So even though Jake is wicked, man, there's no enchantment against Jacob. There's nothing they can do. Even during the wilderness, like with Balaam was sent to curse Israel, but the Lord blessed Israel. So they couldn't curse Israel. Even though Jacob was going off, serving idols, the Lord still blessed Jacob. So it don't matter what they do. They can try to come down hard against Jacob. The Lord is going to preserve Jacob, man. Because we're the Lord's chosen people, man. The Lord set us up. As his people, man. The Lord not going to get rid of us. It said if the stars of heaven, it said if you can remove the stars, you can count the stars of heaven and give, and change the sun and the moon and stars. And you can do all that. Then, and only then will the Lord cast off his people. You can count the stars of heaven, and you can get rid of the sun and the moon, and you can count the expansion of the whole universe. Then, only then will the Lord get rid of the children of Israel. But the Lord not going to do that. The Lord not going to have you do that. Esau can't do it himself, man. Not at all, man. They encourage themselves in the even matter. They communicating snares privately. They say who shall see them. So that's what they do, man. They're talking about evil matters. This is evil matter. To control the population with that chip. They search out iniquities. They accomplish diligent search. But the inward thought of every one of them and the heart is deep. They're deep in wickedness, man. They had to meditate upon this shit day and night for decades, centuries even. They've been wanting to do this for a long time, man. Even since Romans, they were trying to do this shit. Even since Antiochus. To have everyone bow out of him and declare that he's God. But now they have the technology to do it, man. And you don't need to literally say, per se, that he's God. All you need to do is take that chip. And show your allegiance. That's only what they gotta have to do. But Yahweh shall shoot him at them with an arrow. Suddenly they shall be wounded. And that's what the Lord gotta do. The Lord gotta send YAHAWASHI to destroy their wicked ass kingdom. So shall they make their own tongue to fall upon themselves, and all that see them shall flee away. And that's what's happening with these quote unquote conspiracy theorist guys, these insiders that have ran this devil out. Their own tongue, their own words are coming against them, man. And all men shall fear and shall declare the work of Yahweh, for days, so can wisely consider his doing. So we gotta see what the hell this devil's doing, man. I'm below the side. Go get them praise and glorification, honor and glorification to Yahawah, Shem, Shai, Shem, QADASH. Shalom.